I look amazing right now. Yeah? Yeah? Hi guys! Welcome back and happy Halloween! So today I'm revisiting my Columbia from Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I'm doing it in the style of pigeon pie art. She is an incredible artist on Instagram that I've been super obsessed with. This is totally like her vision. Oh no, I'm losing a lash. Anyways, so this like melty droopy eye thing is incredible and I've been obsessed with it since I saw it, so I wanted to try to recreate it today. This jacket is the loudest and the scratchiest thing on earth. So I did a Columbia from Rocky Horror Picture Show a few years back, maybe 2 or 3 Halloweens ago, and I've always wanted to like revisit it and maybe like mash it up somehow or do it in a new way, and here it is. So in today's video, I'm going to fumble my way through this. It took all day. This is it. I'm really excited about this. So I hope you enjoy.
It's just a jump to the left.
Hi. Hello. I'm looking extra goblin-y today because I glued down my eyebrows. I'm a little nervous about this because I don't really know what I'm doing. What else is new? But I did glue down my eyebrows. This one's not quite dry yet. I used good old Elmer's glue stick. This is what all the queens use. If you want a tutorial on how to properly glue down your eyebrows, I will link one down in the description box because I don't know what I'm doing. My brows are very, well, first of all, they're blonde, and second of all, they're pretty fine, so I didn't really need to do a lot of work to get mine because I just wanted them to be smooth. I didn't want them to show through the makeup too much. I've not had great luck with gluing my eyebrows down in the past, but anyways, I'm really excited about what this could look like if I do it right, because this artist is so incredible, and this series that she's been doing with these like melty, droopy eyes, ugh, I'm obsessed. I love it so much. So I have a couple of reference photos here. Like here's a really good one where she did like a Harley Quinn. Just look at it. Oh my God, so good. And this one, this like ghosty girl. What did I do? No. Did I somehow put an orange mark on her? That's weird. That orange mark is not supposed to be there. I must have done that somehow. Anyways, well, this is her in like mid paint, but it's a good reference point for me because I can see like where the eyes are supposed to go and the eye lid space. Oh, she is so talented. Pigeon Pie Art on Instagram. I'll link it all in the description box. I'll put it on the screen here and I'll scroll through some of her other works. She did like a classic monsters series. Blew me away. But today we're doing Columbia. So this is the reference of Little Nell. Her makeup is, I mean, it's pretty simple. So we're gonna make it as elaborate as possible. So first of all, I don't need to put this wig cap on, but I'm gonna. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna map out the areas of my face that are gonna be the eyes. You really need to like look straight onto the mirror when you do this. So I'm looking straight onto this mirror. It's not gonna look straight to you. I'm drawing the eyes on my face, kind of like the Bratz doll challenge. That seems to be what we're doing here. So hopefully they're not even. Yeah, so if you pretend that my actual eyeballs are not there, this bottom part is my eyeball, this is my eyelid. I want to do my makeup very pale. Columbia was quite fair. I'm trying to make this a little chattier. You guys are gonna get super bored watching this because I'm trying to take my time. So this is gonna take forever. And I don't wanna just like make this a voiceover because that's maybe not super duper interesting. So now that I've done the part that I feel like it takes the most concentration, we can just chat a little bit. Wow, this is maybe not as pale as I really want it to be, but also I'm putting this on so thick. Like, so thick. So I decided this Halloween I was gonna try to really give you guys a good mix of things. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of that last year too with vlogs. And I did some costume looks I wasn't really doing crew time on a, you know, a pretty decent schedule. I'm on an every other week schedule, and I'm a Virgo, so I love schedules. My entire life is scheduled. So by the time you're watching this, you've already seen one of the Halloween crew times. I hope you liked it. There's only gonna be one other look for this season, and then I'm gonna try to work in the extra videos. Like the BoxyCharm is gonna end up being an extra video this year, just because October just didn't have a lot of Thursdays in it. It's September right now. It's the last week of September when I'm filming this. And I took this last week of work off because, well, you'll see in my vlog, I do explain this later, but spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We were supposed to go on a trip. We were supposed to go to Orlando, Florida. We were gonna go to Universal Studios. We'd never been before. We were gonna do Halloween Horror Nights. We had the tickets, we had the room booked, we were gonna stay at the Hard Rock. It was gonna be so fun. And then we canceled. But why? Why would you cancel such a fun trip? Well, leaf blowers. Because of the plague and blight that seems to never go away. We were watching the numbers as far as like infection rates and all that stuff in the area, Florida in particular. And they were getting to like a really scary level. And although we're vaccinated and stuff, we'd be coming in from out of town. So like flying on an airplane trapped in a tube with other people. And then it's a theme park, so it draws people from all over America. It just seemed like a bad idea. We canceled it, man, and we are bummed. I really wanted to go. There's a Beetlejuice house. I was so bummed. But we figured it's not going anywhere. You know, we can always go another time, and we will go another time. And it was hard to come to that decision because I don't know, I just really wanted to go, and we were just thinking, are we being ridiculous? We're vaccinated, it's supposed to be fine. But a good friend of mine, fully vaccinated, contracted the Delta variant. So that was enough for me. If she had not been vaccinated, it would have been worse for her, I'm sure. It's just not a risk that I felt was reasonable, you know? And then not only the fear, I guess, of getting sick, what if I had it and gave it to somebody else? I don't know. Is that worth going to see a Beetlejuice house? No. Wow, I'm really beating my face. All of the items that I'm using today are going to be listed down in the description box if you're interested to try to duplicate this look. And if you do, make sure to tag me and tag Pigeon Pie Art. So I'm just contouring, trying to follow the curves of my face based on my new eyes. If that makes sense. It doesn't. Anyways, back to deciding not to go. But Sara, you've gone to these horror conventions and that didn't seem to be a problem. Well, that's correct. That is true. But also it didn't take an airplane to get there and get home. It wasn't theme park numbers. When we went to Monster Mania Con, the very first con, I was stressed out. I was really stressed out. I had a panic attack. It was just a lot, you know, just thinking about, oh, there's so many people here and everybody's supposed to wear a mask and many people are not wearing masks. But when we went to New Jersey Horror Con, there was much less people. It was much more manageable. For whatever reason, I was not as freaked out with that one. But yeah, the thought of like standing in line to ride rides or go into places or standing in line for food, and there's just people like back to back to back to back to back. The thought of that was giving me anxiety. So it's like, well, it's not gonna be fun. So I'd rather just wait and go another time, and we will. We were able to cancel and get a refund, no problem, but she had to get in a little dig on the phone and I was kind of like, okay. She was like, you know, COVID is all over the United States, not just Florida, no matter what the news says. And I'm like, okay. Like, what did she think I was gonna say? Oh, you're right. You have convinced me to come and bring my germs from another part of the United States to your theme park. Okay, I really need to contour. I really want my nose to be like super pointy, so I'm gonna do my best here. Okay, so now I just need to kind of shade around the eye to kind of create the crease, the illusion of the crease. So we're just gonna use our little contouring shades. This looks like a weird skin mask. So what are you guys up to this Halloween? Do you have any elaborate plans? Are you having a party? Staying home and handing out candy? That's what we do. I've always wanted to have like a big elaborate dress up party like in Hocus Pocus. You know what I mean? Like a proper Halloween ball.
Dance until you die!
I'm just doing a little bit of baking. Columbia's eyes appear to be green. What do we think? I've got a few options here. I like the top ones, and then I could use these bottom ones to shade it, right? Should I put on a primer? I guess so, huh? All right, let's see what a terrible choice that might have been. I have to remember to leave the tear duct because that's not a color. That's like the tear duct, duh. Maybe I should have used body paint. Let's see, what else is going on around here? Patches is doing well, thanks for asking. We still have to give him medicine every day, but it seems to be helping him, so the kitty cats have fully acclimated to the robot litter box. If you don't have a robot litter box, 10 out of 10 recommend. So now I just need to make some dimension. Use deeper shades, I guess, to do it. My camera is still focusing because last time I painted my face crazy, it was like, where's your face? I cannot see you anymore. Are you guys following Britney Spears? Like that whole situation with the conservatorship and all that? As I'm filming this, her dad was just removed or suspended as her conservator yesterday.
Cool.
And I watched all of the live stream from the rally. Oh my gosh. I love Britney Spears so much. I think she's an angel.
You're my favorite.
So I'm just trying to do some like gradient stuff. I'm gonna end up putting highlights in here to make it look the way it's supposed to look. All right, let's brush away this bake. It's actually not a bad idea because I'm gonna be using a lot of like dark black shadows. So let me put down a safety net. All right, so I want to do the dark smoky under eye and outer corner situation because Columbia actually has sort of a wing. I'm not really sure how to do that with this eye. I'm just kind of road mapping where the black is gonna go because I'm gonna end up blowing it out quite a lot. All right, I think I figured out how to add a wing, so I'm just gonna use shadow, but I'm wetting the brush by licking it. And in the grand tradition of wings, they don't match. I feel like I need to work on this bottom lash line a little bit more, so I just have some black. Because when you look at Columbia's makeup, her eyeliner is like really hard. You know what I mean? It's not smoky and blendy at all, and I'm gonna work on softening that edge just a little bit more. All right, so now it's time to go ahead and put that color on that top lid. Should I put down a layer of concealer first? I probably should, huh? Because there's nothing on there. Now that's a cut crease. So I have like a champagne-y color. Columbia's eye makeup is like garage doors all the way up, champagne. There's like no dimension, there's no nothing. She just has her little wing and her tiny little line of brows. So I'm gonna cover this with a champagne shadow, and then I have glitter. This is a really pretty Pat McGrath loose glitter. Probably could just pack it on right now. What do you think I should do? So I'm using my finger first to kind of really make sure that it's pressed in there, do the heavy lifting, and then I will line it up with brushes and probably some like regular shadows. So I haven't used any glitter glue, but I feel like my body heat has like warmed up the concealer and it's just sticking right to it, which is good. I think this season there should be some performances. Have you guys ever seen the live like sing-alongs, the perform-alongs? I know there's an actual term for it, but you go see Rocky Horror Picture Show in a theater, but there's a full cast as the movie is playing. They're performing it as well. It's really fun. So I'm just using kind of my own eyebrow as my reference line. I don't want to go any further than my own eyebrow. I've just decided that's the line. What we're missing are the highlights and the waterline. Maybe we need to blend this eyeshadow just a little bit, just because it'll look better if we do. Just feel like it's gonna give it a little bit more dimension. I need to paint in a waterline. That's really part of the look that's so striking in this art. There's a waterline and like an inner tear duct, and then there's some highlights and stuff on the eyes that really sells the illusion. So I'm gonna use body paint and try really hard not to fuck it up. Now I'm gonna try to do the highlights. And her little eyebrows are like little, just lines. Those are not the same at all, are they? Sisters, not twins, I guess. They don't match. There's no going back now. All right, I'm not messing with that. That's all she has. Lines. What now? We need to put on some crazy blush, I think. So her blush is very harsh. It's like a crazy pink color and it's very concentrated. So I'm gonna use a very small brush. That's it. Crazy pink stripe of blush. Okay, she does have a beauty mark. I feel like we need to get that on before we continue. I'm afraid that the liquid liners that I have are gonna bleed. So I'm putting on enough eyeliner to like cover up my crazy ridiculous lashes that I'm gonna be wearing. I'm also connecting the top liner with the bottom of the eye, so that makes sense. Now that I have things mapped, I feel like I want to try to, I don't know, add some more dimension to the eyeballs. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe I should put on some mascara real fast. All right, the lips are gonna make it. The lips and the eyelashes. Should we do lips first or should we do, yeah, we should do lips first. We are going to be severely overlining. You know, that's my favorite. I wanna make these big and obnoxious. All right, now let's sort out that top first. This is taking all day, man. This is like the most involved thing I've done in a long time and I'm out of practice, I feel. This is a Monet. Looks cool from way over there, but up close. Woo! I have some really fun glitter that I feel like I want to use for this look. It's red glitter. What do we think about red glitter lips? Is that a bad decision? Because now you can totally see the ridge of my lips. I didn't need to make my lips this big, I just decided to. I wonder if I need glitter glue. I don't know if this was the right decision, you guys. My lips are comically uneven. Lips I think are as good as they're gonna get. Now I need to put a highlight on them. So now it's time to put on the lashes and I have ridiculous amounts of lashes to put on. I think I'll start with the tops first. These are my Trixie Mattel lashes. It's like 4 sets of lashes. Do we need it? Like right there? What do we think? Is that a better blend? Okay. I think we got it. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun fumbling my way through this makeup look, but I'm really happy with the way that it came out. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, and don't forget to go follow Pigeon Pie Art on Instagram. I will link everything down in the description box. I will also attempt to list everything that I used in today's look, but there's a lot of stuff on this table. Thank you so much for hanging out today and for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this one, then consider subscribing to this channel before you leave today. I upload new videos here on YouTube every week, and you can follow me on all of the socials that you see here on the screen. That is it for now, friends. I hope you are enjoying spoopy season. I sure am, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! I'm not a girl. He's a bum, 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 bum. Alexa, pause. I don't know what to do. This wig is truly terrible. Can you even see what I'm doing? I didn't bring my phone in here. Does that look insane? It's almost done. You want to see it? Wow, rude.